Hello and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soil Republic, and today we're going to be focusing on going deeper into the valley. Right, so a couple of things. First of all, we're gonna talk about a couple of stuff. Mr. Bell, I have a thing to say here. Sorry about this, just messing with the sound here. Here we go. This should be a little bit better. Anyway, Mr. Bill, you gave me an idea. Actually, Mr. Moore and Mr. Bill, Mr. Nisesburg, Mr. Bill is the mayor of Nisesburg. By the way, all you guys that you have the cities named after you, you are the mayors of the city. You are native born. I mean, that's the only way to get elected in this country. And these are your cities. You unfortunately have a dumbass as a leader, but nothing can change that, people. You only have me as a leader, so, you know, it's my final say. But you need to take care of your cities. So, Mr. OG, you had the honor of having the Pioneer City here. We need to change it. We need to make it nicer. We need to do something about this. We need to elevate the amount of traffic we have here. Great suggestion is that a dumbass like me forgot that there's actually another loading station here, and we should definitely use it. Now, loading station is a little bit of a problem, but that's not going to resolve our fuel problem, because the fuel is still going to be tanked over here. Potentially, if we potentially these guys might go and fuel over there, but we'll see how that's gonna look like. Yes, but let's see this. This is let's name this. This is this is grain unloading, grain loading, grain unloading. So you're unloading everywhere except loading here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's understandable. I understand how this works. So this is grain loading. From now on, you guys are pause, hammer time. You guys are gonna go here and load crops from this one. That's what was my mistake. This is one of the problems I have with you know, manual assigning construction projects. Not even that. It's my my issue with attention. My attention span is like a hummingbird, and I forget what we actually built. Like, for example, in yesterday's episode, Mr. Bill didn't notice this, but I noticed when I was reading his comment that I actually set this for production, this petrol station, but I never actually built it. So it took me 2 episodes to build this, and it's gonna take me another episode probably to remember that we need to deliver fuel here. So, and also another thing, yes, Mr. Bill had a great idea that we will be needing additional we're gonna need additional petrol stations around here. So, but first things first, let's see this. Will we have any roads going in that direction? I don't think so. So I'm gonna do something like this. Mr. Bill, we're gonna talk about these mayoral obligations that and expectations that I have from you guys. So I would expect you to take care of your cities, give suggestions, and the government will do it. I'll do what we can do. First things first, we're gonna build additional road here in Nisesburg. I will be demolishing this excess road. We're gonna build this as it goes. When this is finished constructing, it's gonna look nice and round, actually angle-ish, but it's gonna be angled, but it's gonna look okay. Extension of these roads, I don't know where they're gonna go. Why did I build this road? Because I would like to expand further. Not the city itself, but the infrastructure. So one of the things that we're gonna need here is something that Mr. Bill said, and he is absolutely right. We're gonna need more gas stations. Now, I don't know if I mentioned I don't want to put gas stations in the city. I don't want any more traffic than it already has. I was thinking of putting it here maybe. It wouldn't be the worst, but then we have a fuel station here, which is not too far away. And the future expansion will go in this direction, and definitely I think it would be a really good place for a gas station right next to this technical services. So I'm hoping that this is going to be connected to our that this is going to be connected to our network over here. So let's see, this is going to need footpath, or in this case bus office for people, and the road is going to be assigned automatically, so that's going to be fine. All of this is going to be finished. We're going to finish the roads later on, and the rest of this stuff can be constructed. What's with this? Capital Captain, yeah, that's fine. Go and finish these projects, and we're gonna go and move on. Okay, while it's dark, we're gonna enjoy the beautiful Alaskan nights, Moscow nights. I think that's the... nobody confirmed. Babushka? Babushka? Pickle Babushka? Is it Moscow nights? The famous Russian song, song by the Alexandrov Zbor or the Red Army Choir. I think it was, at least, I know it's a traditional Russian song as well. But anyway, this is Alaskan nights that we have here. Now, more gas stations in Nisesburg. This is Mr. Bill's idea. And also Mr. Bill and also Mr. OG mentioned this loading station that we just utilized in Galask. So hopefully that's gonna create a little bit, you know, it's gonna alleviate some traffic problems that we have. Food-wise, we're doing fine here. We're doing fine here, and the capital city area is fine. Not ideal, but fine. What I'm gonna do is extend the capacities here. What don't we need? We don't need at the moment plastics. I'll hopefully gonna remember to do this in the future. And also these crops. You know what? I will be removing all these crops from here. Come on. 10%, there we go. And go all the way down. We don't need these crops, just to create a little bit more storage space. Pause. We need much less storage space for alcohol. 50 tons is more than enough. Clothing, much less. Yeah, we need this to not to mess with this. We need to tick the box here, not to store any of these items. This is not needed. Food is up to 21%, 200 tons. That's much better. So in plentiful times we're gonna have more food. In bad times we're gonna have well, more storage for that food. Okay. Couple of things I was thinking about as well. Mr. Moore. Yes, Mr. Moore has a genius idea. Well, I'm gonna talk about geothermal as well. Geothermal is an interesting energy source which I definitely support. I love geothermal in real life, and I believe I would like to say that I like it in... Go screw yourself. That I would like it in the game as well, and I do. But I have to blame Mr. Stotts for something. He put a little bit of a bug, not bug, he didn't do anything, it's just this game. But we're gonna blame Mr. Stotts anyway, because, you know, I have a hard time living with myself, so I need to blame other people for my problems and that kind of stuff, you know, the usual. Okay, I see that these trucks will never stop, so I'm just gonna segment this road, and come on, it's segmented. What the freaking is wrong with this guy, people here? There we go. There was no trucks when I was deleting this. There was no trucks. Go around. There we go. How much can we remove here? Go away. There we go. That's fine. A little bit more. Okay, I think this is enough. We need an overpass here. I'm gonna go for this bridge here because I don't know. I think we don't have enough of these bridges around here. So what I'm gonna do here is just build an overpass. Okay, this is way too close to the railroad, so I'm gonna go and build 1, 2, 3. It might be a little bit on the sharper side, but hey ho. At least Babushka is not gonna yell at us because... Okay, this is crap. Okay. Escape. This is not ideal, so let's go and make it ideal. Remove. Let's go one more time. Prefab bridge. 1, 2, 3. Like this. Go across. And then go 1, 2, 3. I think it looks decent. There we go. It looks okay. Let's build this. Let's have our construction offices assigned to this. Let's build this overpass. So we have this one here. Roads are going to be assigned automatically, and this is going to help. One other thing, the important thing here is, okay, geothermal first. Actually, no, let's talk about something else first. Geothermal, Mr. Moore, we're gonna talk about it in just a second. I think this is done all together, so what I'm gonna do now is create this. So this is the new railroad extension. This is, again, I'm still planning to do this. I'm just, again, time and stuff, and you know. time management, which I kind of proud myself of being able to do, and yet here we are. Actually, I think before this we're gonna have to do one of these. Exchanger in the right hand side. I thought we can maybe build these later on, but I don't think we can. We're gonna have to build them sooner rather than later. Exchanger in one direction and exchanger in the other direction. This is fine. Both of these need to be constructed as soon as possible. And after this, why is this really, really important? You can see that there was only one construction project there assigned. That means that they are finished expanding into the valley. So we're gonna have to go and build more railroads around here. Let's finish this project first. I'm gonna go for 1 and a 2 because both of these can be constructed. And you can see here 2 separate railroads can be constructed at the same time. So I'm gonna assign a little bit more projects to them. It's not affecting us at all. Let them do the voodoo that they do so well. Okay, that's it. The construction stage is done. I resolved the issue from Mr. OG's second cargo station at the silo, and grain storage issue too big for only one loading station. And Mr. OG actually remembered that we have, well, reminded me that we have a second cargo station already constructed there. And now the last thing we're gonna talk about is the geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is perfect. In this game, it's amazing. It's realistic. It should be in this game, and it actually, it's some kind of one of those end game technologies, sorry. I love it. I absolutely love it, and I would love us to use it more and more and more. What the hell is this guy doing now? Okay, so this guy is going there. So is it going to be clear now? Okay, he's building this one first. He needs to pass these semaphores, I believe. Isn't it green? It's green for you. Why are you not going? He's not going, and it's green for him. You can see green light there, and he's not going. 3 division. No, I'm kidding. It's well, it is how it is. Why I want to finish this is to put this in production. Geothermal. Let's finish this. Geothermal is an end game technology. Everybody should be using it. Everybody should. 20 freaking pages. Good. Everybody should be using it, and it's amazing. The problem with geothermal is actually does the opposite thing than this game is supposed to do. This game is a challenge. You should be challenged by resolving the issues. Now, putting a geothermal is not a resolution to an issue. It's actually removing some of the issues or supply issues. It makes you less proud for the things that you have done. At least this is how I see it. So what I think we should do in this case is we should avoid geothermal as much as possible, just because we would be more satisfied if we continue using coal. First of all, coal gives you a couple of challenges, like supply, like pollution. These are the challenges that you need to overcome permanently, because next time you play the game, the only thing you're gonna remember is geothermal, get to geothermal. No. You need to find a permanent solution for your coal and other heating plants. In this case, maybe even nuclear, because it's really, really expensive. It's still supply and demand challenges that you're gonna have, but coal needs to be addressed, at least in my books. The base game lacks a lot of stuff, like, for example, heating from the power plants, you know, heating / electricity power plants, this kind of stuff. It definitely should be in the game, but it's not. So what we need to do here is we need to address these issues. We have a couple of these bridges done, so this is groundwork, I believe. Let's go. I think I'm gonna have to get both of them working on this highway. Right, so that would be my opinion on the geothermal one. Now it's not challenging, but this definitely belongs in this game. Geothermal energy belongs in this game, belongs on this map. This is Alaska, this is the Ring of Fire. This is where geothermal activities happen the most in the world. Not only Alaska, it's Southeast Asian islands, it's Japan, it's Kamchatka, it's all of these areas is where this happens, and the geothermal energy is the future of these areas. Iceland, of course, it has, I don't know, 75% of their electricity produced by geothermal, so obviously it's a thing. Now, to implement the geothermal energy, which will have multiple positive effects to our society here, I can do certain things. I can stick to small geothermal plants. Now they're crap. They're absolutely small. This is 210 gigajoules of heat. If we go to our modded ones and heating plants, heating plant, here we go. Geothermal small ones. The micro ones is 40 gigajoules of heating. Now bear in mind, 40 gigajoules is not little, it's not a small amount. So for example, we can limit ourselves to 1 per city just in case disaster hits, you know, to offset coal consumption. That means also pollution, but also we can have it as a backup for our current heating plants. For example, this one produces 315 gigajoules of heat. I think it's now around 10%, and it's only 14 degrees Celsius. Now in winter, this is probably gonna go up to 50% or something like that. Now one heating plant would be quarter of that. So the geothermal heating plant would create only 1/3 of heat requirements for a Galask, and Galask is glorified village. It's smallest, one of the smallest towns we have. It is broad and I would like to even call it overpopulated, but and probably I should do something with these students. But anyway, Galask should be a little bit smaller. And anyway, so we should... I'm thinking about this. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? I don't want to implement geothermal everywhere. Why? Because our education levels are, well, unrealistically astronomical. Out of 19,000 workers, we have 14,000 college-educated ones. That's like 70% or something. Something like that. Anyway, it's enormous amounts. So what can we do? What is your opinion on this? For example, I can always put forward heating plant geothermal one when we populate a city, which is obviously going to be only for a certain amount of heat provided, where later on we will have to have the coal power plant to heat us. I think this is an interesting suggestion. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. Now, cities: Galask, Statsovo, Markusovo, Mr. Marcus, Mr. Stats, Mr. OG, Mr. Whaletier, Mr. Moore, and Mr. Bill. You need to deal with this. You need to... What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, Control H, go home. Okay, let's let them do the voodoo that they do so well, and then let's see if this is gonna be resolved. Anyway, you need to lead these cities. Now you can lobby for them. You can tell me what needs to be done here, and I'll be the one saying, okay, we can do this, we cannot do this. So go ahead and be a mayor of your cities. Now, for example, I would start with Mr. OG with Galask. We had these traffic issues. I think the goal should be to shrink it down or make it more tasteful. There's another thing in Galask that I wanted to really badly to do. It's these, not get rid of the wooden houses, but upgrade the city a little bit. And I have a perfect solution for this. Now, you remember how American cities used to look, or smaller American towns. It doesn't have to, like, 15,000 people. Find any town in America with 15,000, in the United States with 15,000 people, and I will tell you something that is gonna fit here absolutely perfect. I think this is not really these, but let me just see 1 second. It would be something in this ballpark. I believe Mr. Robs has really nice, this is one of them, corner houses. And these 2-3 story high apartment buildings, they don't have a huge capacity. They have much better capacity than the buildings that we have. But if we build this, I believe tastefully built buildings, we can actually, and we can closely put them right next to each other. So we can have a city center with, let's say, 3 buildings in each corner of the town center. So we will have 3 buildings in each corner of this town center, and that would increase 12 times 40 with these buildings. You can see here 40 people. These are a little bit longer. We can go for one longer one if we need to, just to make a city center a little bit, I don't know, more urban. I'm not sure if this is too much or not. There's a lot of nice buildings that we can do. This definitely, this for example building here, adds definitely a Soviet style, Soviet/Slavic style to any town center. For example, I can build like 5, 6, 7, 8 buildings around city center like these. This is how. This kind of buildings, 2, 3-story high buildings, are exactly what was built in the 50s, 60s, and 70s where I come from. Later on, we had a little bit better buildings like this. Maybe not this high. My hometown has like 5-story high buildings, but a little bit more modern like this. So I was thinking of maybe upgrading this city a little bit more. What do you think, Mr. OG? Old Gala, what do you think about this? This is your town. This is your upgrades. What do you think about this? Of course, other people please suggest as well. There could be really nice ideas shared here and there. So right, and also you need to give suggestions about these. You guys need to give suggestions about these brake plants, old heating plant. This is a fueling station, which probably I should have. I should have upgraded these roads as well. Let's go all in on this one. So we need this one. Is this long enough? It is. Perfect. Let's go for no, this one here. And I know that this one is not going to be long enough, so let's go for footpath office. And we have asphalt everywhere else. These guys have access on both sides. That's fine. I will interrupt. Will I interrupt? No, I won't. I'll leave this alone for now. Okay, anyway, so these industries, do we remove, I think we can slowly, or actually we did phase out all of this production. Cement plant is still it's not actually working. I think we stopped all of it. So cement is not being produced here anymore. There's no trains coming in here. By the way, this is still going to be a gravel production area for now. We'll see if we're going to outsource that somewhere else or leave it here. Again, Mr. OG, would you like to have a beautiful town, beautiful city based on food production and historical industries? Of course, give us your opinion on what do you think about this. Mr. Stotts and Mr. Marcus, they have electronics and high technology production temporarily, as Mr. Stotts says, but what do you think about your cities? Should we spread it out a bit? Should we remove these buildings and put a little bit more, you know, sprawl, urban sprawl a little bit more, like 2, 3-story high, just to look a little bit better? Or is it fine like this? I mean, it's gonna be a little bit harder here in Mr. Stotts mayoral district. If we can go for lower Panelki maybe. That will offset the unemployment, which is, well, actually quite low. But anyway, Mr. Whale Tier, I think the main issue in your city here would be to, as soon as possible, stop heat production over here. We need to finish the pumping stations, which looks like they are actually finished, but this is... Why is this not assigned to General Whale Tier? These are underground pipes that need to be finished here. Let's go for Mr. General Whale Tier. We need this. These are pumping stations for forwarding stations for forwarding the hot water to the heat exchangers. General Whale Tier here. And like in this area here, this was of course in honor of our firefighters. These flags going directly to this fire station, which is dodgy at best. But the rest of it looks nice. We have weather monitoring station. We have shopping centers here. They're still being used, even though not so much as previously. What the hell is this? Okay, this is assigned on the other side. So this is being constructed on the other side. Yeah, so pollution removal from here. Again, this area here, I'm not sure. Something needs to be done here. I can build a big forest here, like forest park. We already have infrastructure for that. Maybe I can go for a couple of these kiosk stands for, you know, booze, beers, juices, and ice creams and this kind of stuff. And it can be a giant park between our industries and the city. And then the helicopter pads are going to be removed. I think I'm going to put them somewhere more centrally located to Murmansk. So Murmansk as well, you need to kick me in the ass and say that we need to plant those trees. We need to choose which trees on which side. So we have left-hand side towards the sea. Which trees do we go for this side and which on the right-hand side? We can go, my suggestion is one is going to be beech trees, the other is going to be fir trees, or something like winter greens trees, this kind of stuff, I think it will look nice. But again, we need to see. If you guys ask me about something, okay, let's check out what people need there. Can you check if they need something? Culture, for example, here. These guys, for some reason, need culture, and they should have access to the public transport system. They do. They have a multiple public transport system access, so they should be able to go to like cinemas and all. This is, some guests are without service. You can see that more people are needed here, but again, on the other side, we shouldn't be overburdening this area with jobs, because they need to commute. Whoa. They need to commute. Wow. Okay. They need to commute to the... Wow, this is interesting. It's full. It's full. Who said that? Who said that we should have one for loading, one for unloading? But with all due respect, this loading is only a couple of trucks are actually unloading here, and everything else is unloading. Trains are delivering. So Mr. Bill said that we need to have one for loading, one for unloading, and yeah, there's only 2 of them delivering something here. Trucks, I think in general, it could be this one is distributing, but the rest of them are loading here. So I'm not sure if the second cargo station is necessary here, but anyway, we acknowledge the issue with maybe we need the second cargo station anyway. For this. Okay, going to whale tier again. We need more livelihood around whale tier. At least this is my I'm a monkey. I don't understand, you know, what would look good here. For example, you can see that universities are not functioning well. Let's go all in here. I think unemployment here should be high now. 300 people. Well, this is going to definitely increase employment in the city, and college education is going to be like this is kind of things that I think I should be addressing, and I'm missing these things. So I'm gonna just phase out all this responsibility to you guys, the mayors of the city. So Mr. Bill, suggestions. For example, do we go? I think we should go lower buildings here. We're gonna keep this as an urban center of town. This is the official center of town. This is where most of the people will live. Will they? Yeah, definitely. These white buildings, they're actually gray-ish, light gray or something. But this is where most of the people will live. And then we probably have to do something to make them happier. But making them happier, I have no idea. This spirituality thing, a lot of people... Meat. Still meat issue here. We have shop over there, no meat. We have shop over here, no meat. Okay, population-wise, we are... Well, actually not doing that well. Let's see the meat issue. Let's see if Galask has resolved the meat issue. We have additional trucks delivering the meat over here. Meat is still stagnating a little bit. You can see that we are missing a lot of people from Galask. Galask has a low unemployment, so Galask is not issue. We still need to, well, if we put people to work here, this is going to be incredible. Let me just go to 0 here, because this is not producing anything, and it's not going to be producing anything for a while. We need to build the rest of the stuff here. I believe we are missing some stuff. This would be panels over here. Panels are not being delivered here. Why is that? Do we have any issue with this? Because we actually stopped producing panels here. Danil Industrial. Okay, who are you? Okay, this one is going, this one is actually loading panels here. Okay, this is gonna be one huge giant stop. Go to load here and wait until loaded. He's not gonna load anything because there's no panels there. I'm gonna just stop him from circulating in that train station because I need to check out what's happening with the panels over here. We have crap load of panels, which is perfect. We have a train here that's delivering bricks. Okay, so we don't have a panel distribution. We had panel distribution, but this actually stopped now. What the hell is this? Alright, this is wrong. Where is you? There we go. We are missing panels here. We are missing panels. Well, this one is falling down slowly, but this is... No, this is because of the trucks. So I think we will find out that most of our storage areas don't have panels. This is... Let's call it perfect in this case, because I'm actually gonna find this guy here that's getting panels here. I'm gonna tell you to unload panels here, and ta-dum, 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 tum-tum. He's gonna go from Danil, Whaletier, Murmansk. Whaletier, Murmansk is here. But let's go from after this. You're gonna go and go here. You're gonna load prefab panels. There we go. This unload thing is already resolved, so you're not gonna unload anything. Load this and then go to Whaletier, Murmansk. I probably should set this up a little bit better. So let's go like this. You go here, and I'll set this manually. So Whaletier, Murmansk, for example, doesn't need prefab panels anymore. So let's okay, of course. Sure. Whaletier is full, so Whaletier should probably be the last one to get. So let's go like this. First stop is going to be after Drarori. No, wait, no. Yeah. Go there, and the first stop after this is going to be the capital city area, because sorry, the Nisesberg area, and then after that you can go back and reload, because we're gonna have a lot of construction happening here. So you're gonna go here, and then of course this way you're gonna load in Drarori. This is Murmansk 2, also known as Murmansk 2, and then you go to Whaletier, yes, and unload, and the rest of it and then after Whaletier you can go back to here and unload the rest of it. So I'm pretty sure that this should work. Load. No, this is capital city, this is unload. So you're gonna go like this. So this train is going to Drayori cargo station, is going to be loading prefab panels, and then is going to go to Capital Industrial, delivering prefab panels. That's near Nisesberg, and then going again loading prefab panels, because it's going to unload the crap load of materials here. And then after that is gonna go and deliver to Whaletier and Danilsk. Okay, that's it. This is what we have at the moment. Right, I think that's about it. Let's move from there. Rest of you, until we get Mr. Kopti. Yes, of course, Mr. Kopti. Every single episode I want to see a comment, kicking us in the rear end, finishing the chemical industries, monitoring this, giving you valuable information that you need for us to actually finish construction of this. We need to focus, we need to go straight forward. Any mistakes, anything I forget, it will gonna trickle down to you guys, because you need to guide me in this. So for example, we're missing heating plant here. We cannot build heating plant until we're done with constructing these construction offices, because we need the excavators to level the area here where we decided that we're gonna build the heating plants. The rest of the stuff here, for example, these roads need to be assigned. I think we need to assign them manually. This is unfortunate, because I hoped that this is going to be automatic, but it's a little bit further down the road here. So let's go one more time. Manually assign the... Where is you? Here you are. This one here. As soon as this is done, then we can focus on the rest of it. By the way, I noticed, like I said in the end of the last episode, I only recently noticed that we have the Markusovo is so close to actually Koptigrad. That's gonna be... Koptigrad can be also like Koptivostok or something like that. I'm still Koptigan, like a Magadan, ending similar to the Soviet or Russian cities in this Astrakhan. That will be Central Asian type of naming of the cities, or something like that, you know. Tashkent, Koptikent, or something. Anyway, we'll find something decent. I need to get rid of this train, so what I'm gonna tell him now to go to the customs house. Go there, yes. And I'm gonna go as soon as he passes. I need to monitor this train, because as soon as he passes the Galask area, we need to assign it to. We need to assign it to go to storage area, because these iron deliveries are not going to be done here anymore. I can use it for something else. And now I hope that this area around the capital city, we still need to focus on this meat resolution here, because meats are still under 20 tons. This is quite unfortunate. We need to monitor where the people are. How many people did you deliver? You delivered... No, definitely not 80 people. So they're not delivering enough people. We're gonna have to do something about this. I'm gonna have to do some drastic measures here. Food supplies here, they'll seem to be doing fine. Food is being produced. Oh, what about crops? Crops are fine. It's just food production needs to be increased. They're producing 10 tons of food. Oh, Jesus, this is not gonna be good. Do you wait until loaded? No, they're just manually loading it. It's so long. Okay, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. We're gonna have to address this. We're gonna have to address this. I probably mentioned this already. This iron train is here already. Right. What did I say we need to do now? Geothermal, I said my piece. You guys need to tell me what you think about geothermal. We can always keep them at the edge of the cities, quite close, because the pollution they generate is abysmal. Yeah, right. So it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be far away from the cities, and they can be like a backup heating, you know, and offsetting our coal consumption, which I don't think after I do what I need to do now, it shouldn't be a problem anymore, because I should be... Seriously, this one is still not... I wanted to just check if we are finished with constructing these exchangers here, and looks like we are. Perfect. That means I can put this railroad in production. That means we can assign the coal train to actually be loading coal from elsewhere and delivering it. Oh, we can then deliver coal from there here, and then that will outsource this coal production totally. I have to say a couple of things here. Just let me try to catch this train. Where is this train? I'm trying to catch this train because it's important for me, and I keep missing it. Looks like he's blocked somewhere. Not really blocked, but here he is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let him go practically all the way to the border crossing, and then I'm gonna put it back to storage. Oh wow, that's way too sweet. Oh, that was a bad decision. Okay, my bad, bad coffee. Right. A lot of nice things can be done around Galask as well. I'm still waiting for this train to not to screw me over, so I can turn him around. I think this is actually the closest. You know what? I can turn him around here. Let's see. No. He's gonna have to go through the whole intersection here. If I turn him back here, none of this is electrified. He won't be able to turn back in this direction. I can remove these railroads though. Let's do that while we wait for him. Just make Galask great again. I'm sorry. I'm saying these stupid things. I'm sort of saying it as a joke, and I know some people could be offended by that, but I don't really care. Well, I do. I like you guys. Okay, so you are going all the way there, so you're done, and you can go and retire. There we go. He shouldn't have any issues anymore, and we are done with the iron history of Markusovo is done. And this is one of those things that I wanted to ask you guys. For example, storage area, there's absolutely no reason for this storage area to stay here. I don't know what you think about the silo here. This looks like it looks kind of cool, but I don't know if Markusovo, Mr. Marcus, if you're watching this, do we keep the mine to minimum? We can even have people working there as a museum. We have 300 unemployed people. Right, we can actually employ a lot of people here. Why is this? Okay, this is not a problem. They're producing all the electronics. This is working fine. We don't need more workers here. We can actually send them elsewhere. We're still stagnating this. Okay, let's focus on this. Unfortunately, it's not going to be fast expanse into the valley here, because we still need to finish these construction offices, and the roads are being constructed as well. As you can see, the only asphalt is missing. Right, so we're gonna have to wait for that. The things that we can monitor here is the railroad construction, for example. I can go all the way back here and get this railroad construction train. They are working on this though, and I can give them, you can see that these railroads are being finished. This is gonna have to be later. These railroads are on the production line, and we can continue doing this. For example, I can give him, okay, this is Well, this is being constructed. I'm pretty sure this is assigned already, yeah. And then we can continue here. Let them just construct the railroads there, that's fine. Now we are coming to the coal train. First things first, let's set up the coal lines. So the coal lines, coal train lines are supposed to go like this. What do we have here? Why is this one not returning to his... let's see. Because he says that stage after next needs to be free. Okay, I can do this. I can separate this in two different areas. I can have the entrance area to the well, rest of the world, and this is gonna be a return area, and this is gonna permanently stop them complicating things like this, the construction vehicles. Okay, so this should be resolved. 15 tons of meat is on the way. Again, meat is gonna be a huge problem, and you can see now that we have this extension of the railroad done. We are done with this one, so we can construct this. That is not gonna affect our traffic. The construction trains can go left and right in these zigzagging positions, so that's not gonna be a problem. The only thing that we need to do now is set the semaphores. Set the semaphores how? We need chain semaphores going into the intersection and normal semaphores going out. You can see that this is... Why the hell are you going there? What the hell are you constructing? I have no idea what this guy is doing. He's going back to the railroad construction office. Okay, he's going back, but in the opposite direction. That's decent as well. Let's put both of these intersections... I just wanted to make this disappear. These little segments that we had here, and then we're gonna have like this. So we have two intersection here acting like a single intersection. This pink one here, purple one. Purple, that's not pink. And this needs to be long enough to accommodate trains. So fine, let's go like this. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and just try to make this one long railroad. That's fine. And then remove these segments, and let me decide how long the segments are going to be. So this needs to accommodate a long train, because coal trains are gonna be long. And this guy is lost now. Why is he lost? We can do this. We can do it like this. We can do it like this now. And then I can remove this, and I can go for this way. What the hell did I just do? No. Go away. Don't mess with them. Don't mess with the little train. And then we're gonna have right-hand side backs. Exchanger. Oh, crap. I forgot to build the exchanger here, but do we need it? Yes, we do. Yes, indeed we do. I need an exchanger over here. So this is the... bollocks. Okay, it's not really a bollocks situation, but fine. Let's quickly build this. An exchanger. Can you be here? Too steep incline? Seriously? You have a freaking railroad running next to it. This is not too steep for some reason, but this is gonna cause some problems for those semaphores here. Let's go and just remove these segments. You know, just the blocks should be removed. Let me see if I can do this. Mixed semaphores as close to here as possible, and towards the intersection. Intersection is going to be in this direction, and then we need to try to make these exchangers. Can we build these exchangers? Yes, we cannot. Why is left-hand side fine and right-hand side? They look like they're on the same height. Okay, what if I go long? Actually, longer looks like it's making it worse. Fine. Let's remove this, remove this, and railroad coal. Come on. This is what we need to phase out even more workers from Alaska. This would be really nice if you can build it. So from the right hand, excuse me, from the right hand side. To the left hand side. This one doesn't want to be anywhere because they say it's too steep. Okay, I can make an exchanger elsewhere. I can make this exchanger, for example, because it's not going to be a lot of trains coming in here. We'll see how the docks are going to... Dags. Like dags. How docks will work. What about this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this looks absolutely horrible. Okay, this is not gonna work that easily. Easily. Okay, I have no idea. Fun with Oolykee. We can do the classic intersection. We said that this one is not gonna work. Well, not classic. That's the classic that I want to build. We can build this kind of exchanger. This one, and then on this side, we'll build it wherever we can. So where can this one go? This one can go absolutely nowhere. It can go all the way here. Sure. I'm fine with this. Go, son. Go and finish this, please. Just be done with this, and it's gonna be fine. This one and this one at the same time. Ooh, could be a tricky one. Yeah, it's gonna be a tricky one. Everything that I did over here, it needs to be undone. It needs to be both directions. Go in both directions. Go in both directions. And well, actually. This one doesn't need to be because they have an exchanger here, but they don't have an exchanger going to the left-hand side. Oh, they will if they finish this. They will when they finish this. Okay, let's build one by one, and that's gonna be fine. When he finishes this, will he have a chance to go back? No, he won't. He will get stuck. Oh, wait. He will. Okay, that's it. Let him finish this. We're gonna go and enjoy and try to resolve the meat issue in Alaska. The meat issue in Alaska is people issue, not Jesus Christ. It's the meat issue in Alaska is the people issue. We need to get more workers to work in this area here. We have food production. We have everything that we need. Tractors here are not transporting anything. Why? What's the problem now? Where are the trucks suddenly disappeared? Okay, they're all here now. Petrol stations, fuel stations, whatever stations. One is here, the other one is here. It's not being constructed. Why? Because they're missing materials, are they? Workers are working. Oh, cement is missing. Okay. Cement is missing. I think this is the part when I believe Mr. Stutz mentioned, and I never implemented this. That would be the cement trucks. We're gonna have a couple of cement trucks. Drive bulk, there we go. Romanians, 1995, we have those. 6.8 tons of cement. Yeah, let's go with two of those. Two of those are gonna be unique vehicles. One of them is gonna go all the way from cement plant to go... where is it? Since it's a small one, we can go and... Can you load here? Really? You can load in a conveyor belt? I would pay good money to see that. Wait until loaded, we'll see how this is gonna react. I didn't know if... This is news to me, if this is so. And then you can deliver cement... Here? How did we distribute cement here? So let's go deliver cement here, that's fine. Off you go. Let me set up the second one straight away because I'm gonna forget about this. Second one is gonna do the similar stuff. We'll actually do the same stuff. Go and load here in conveyor belt. Wait until loaded, and then deliver the cement over here to big storage. Unload there. That's fine. Just go. Right, so cement should be delivered here now, and let's see what we can do. Right, we need a lot of cement. That means we need concrete and stuff to finish some of the constructions we have. That will be a couple of petrol stations. One of them is here. The other one is over here. There we go. Another petrol station. They need cement to be finished. That's fine. A little bit less traffic here. Your harvest season is still ongoing. Levels of crops are decent. I think we're gonna be fine with crops. Okay, let's see. We can try to test this out. No, you know what? I would really love to do. Well, actually, I would really love to finish this construction that I have here. It looks like it's still not done. Do we have a construction train on the way? Not even. Wow, this one is almost empty, but at least the construction storage is full. So is this assigned? Just let me check. It is. So I'm gonna assume they're gonna come to this when they have a chance because they are constructing some other projects that I assigned them to. Okay, Danilsk Industrial Zone and the Galask area here. So let's see what needs to be done. Okay. How many people are working here? 12. That's not enough. This guy is transporting all the cattle he can. Obviously, slaughterhouse is a bottleneck now. Okay, we can have more people in the slaughterhouse, but again, I don't think this is an issue. Let's go all in on the slaughterhouse. It's only a few people. How are we doing population-wise? We are still stagnating. This is not... it's just stagnating around 31,000. We need more people here to see if we can... I need a new city council. I probably could build city council around here. So I can move these buildings if we're gonna expand over here. 74 unemployed people. Can we phase this call out early? Maybe. Why am I saying phase out call early? Let's see this truck here. This bus is delivering nobody. I'm tracing now the people where they are being delivered. We have a lot of these guys also working. Well, not a lot. We have some. Wood storage full, wood storage full. Coal here is stagnating as well. What's happening here? We are full of coal. I think this coal needs to be stopped. I think we should stop charcoal kilns. We can have it as a Shlivovica production. Charcoal kilns, you know, just at night that is being, you know, illegal coal being created, being made. But anyway, we'll talk about this in a later time. I really need to resolve this population of workers issue. So we have bus here that is going and taking people to the farming areas. 58 people out of 60. That's pretty good. This one has 64. This one is going again to the meat industries. Well, this one is going to Galask Industrial. Where is this? Ah, right, that's this one here. And buses coming here are bringing 60 people. Let's just see here, this one. I'm gonna have coffee. We're gonna see how many people they're gonna unload. Oh, that's a bad coffee. Oh, my bad. I shouldn't have done this. 22, that's, we need less people here. So 22 people left out of 60. So that means only 38 people are going to work here. And where are they working? You can see that they are walking to here, and that's only part of them, and then they are going to these areas here. That will be construction areas. Well, we are waiting for some of these deliveries to be done. You know what I can do? I can actually upgrade this. This only requires gravel, and we're gonna go for gravel here. That's fine. Let them just take the gravel. That should work out fine. But number of buses coming here. Let's see. Zil and Zil. This is way too much. Let's retire one of these buses. That's fine. And what is this? Zil. Microbus. I think I'm gonna retire this one as well. No space, really? Oh, okay. That's the one here. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna have only 2 buses going here, and that would be Galask Industrial. So let's go. We just lower the amount of people. Galask Industrial, that would be this one. They are line spaced, that's fine. And let's see, Zil 155. I probably should have left 2 blue buses going there, but that's fine. Let them do it. We only 2 buses. Let's recount how many people are required. You know what? I have a feeling that this is way too much. So if we have here this industrial zone, by the way, this industrial zone is doing nothing. We can remove it, but it's Mr. Gala's future city. You're the mayor of this city, OG. You need to decide. Do we keep just some industrial remnants? Be mindful that we will have heating plant and power plant. Do we want to leave all this industrial estate here even when it's phased out? I'm even thinking of closing down this power plant altogether. So there's that. There is this option, closing down this small power plant and removing most of the infrastructure here that's not going to be used. Like we have a little bit of coal mining. For example, none of this is being used. What's with this? None of this is being used. What is this? This storage area. I think this storage area will not push coal in there. I think coal is only pushed through here, and this one doesn't have storage. Interesting. We are still producing a little bit of coal over here, which is snaking. You know what we can do here? We can have this coal production going directly to the coal processing and going directly to the coal power plant. When we close this, we will have smoking chimneys of the power plant stays. We can remove remove the steel mills. We don't have to. We can leave them. Conveyor belts, we can leave everything as it is, but it's up to you guys. What do you think? And also, OG, what do you think about underground cables and wires? For the city, I can redo the electricity system, place 1, 2, 3, 4 substations, and then connect it with underground cables to the. I can even make a new redundant grid. So, for example, this power plant has it's connected to the grid. I can create a new connection, as you can see here. For example, I can create a new connection with transformers pointing toward the city. For example, this, I think this would look magnificent. If we build the transformer, there we go. We can build not these, we need not something like this, maybe in the opposite direction. So maybe something like this here next to the highway. We can build this. Something like this, maybe a little bit in this direction. It can go like this, and then the access is going to be through here. Oh, another fuel station that doesn't. It's not being built because we don't have concrete. The cement is on the way, and we would have something like this. We would have this, and then underground cables going from here in every part of Galask. This is only for city, not the industries. Industries are going to be supplied with electricity from the other side. This is just to make town look nicer. So let me know what you think about this. If we're gonna do a little bit of work around here. What about town center? I am thinking of focusing the whole episode on Galask, but that's when we're gonna have all the resources required, and then upgrading all the streets to street lights as well. We can do the whole street by street by street by street, because if I use all of this at once, it can be just automatically assigned to road construction. I can even put the footpath to construct it, so we can, you know, make the city look great again and stuff like that. Right, concrete missing. We need to check who is distributing. Sorry, cement is missing. Who is distributing? This one is distributing, and where are you loading? You can see straight away that this guy is loading cement. This guy is loading cement in cement plant. This is wrong. Cement should be loaded at cement silo here. So scroll all the way down, and I'm gonna say load cement over here, because cement is gonna be delivered to here. How was the capacity of cement here? 10 tons. So the truck is gonna have to be should come here. Oh Jesus, this is not gonna be enough. This is not gonna be enough. This is gonna take forever to build. We're gonna have to do something with this cement deliveries. Can this unload cement into here? It's only 10, 11 tons. Probably, I don't know. Because this is in the export section of the factory. Maybe it needs to be in the import section as well for us to deliver. But you know what I can do? I can demolish this and build big cement silo here, and then just assign this distribution network to here. This I think this would be the best thing to do, but again, in order to build silo we need cement. Okay, let's do it like this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do stupidest thing I can do, but it's definitely gonna speed this up. I'm gonna have this guy is gonna wait until unloaded. I know it sounds now that he's not gonna be load. Oh, he's actually loading. Oh no, he's actually unloading. Jesus, that's awesome. Right, and I'm gonna real quickly get more trucks. Just throw trucks at the problem. Dry bulk cargo, we go for another 2 Romanians. And let's go copy paste this to one Romanian, the other Romanian, and off you guys go. There we go. So we have these cement trucks now delivering crap load of cement here. What's the capacity of these cement silos? Hopefully it's a little bit bigger, 33 tons, a little bit bigger. Anyway, this should now slowly be filled here. We should slowly be constructing our farming area, and then we're gonna focus in other. This is the things that I would like to outsource to you guys, to, in this case Mr. OG, but also any of you guys who have some. Stop blinking, you bastard. Oh, street lights are blinking. No SOS, no SOS. Okay, let's slowly finish this. Let's see what's happening with the rest of the country, if everything is functioning nicely. Again, slowly we're expanding towards The valley trains are going smoothly. That's nice to see. You can see that they're finished. They finished with some of the construction here. What's needed here? There are people needed. That's fine. This is capital captain, capital general. Perfect. So we're gonna have one side, other side, and bus stops are gonna be required here on one and the other side because they need people to finish this stage of construction. Rest of it asphalt, concrete. Can I deliver this? Asphalt and concrete? Well, the road is already assigned to that, so it's gonna be fine. So this is gonna work out nicely. We already have this one finished. That's perfect. They only need people to finish it, and I will assume that that's laying asphalt phase, rolling asphalt. Okay, so they need a mechanization, and I'm betting that it's on the way. Flatbed truck with a roller on it. Perfect. How is everything else here doing? We are at the final stages of construction, pouring concrete. Concrete is being delivered. Perfect. People are working on both sides. Absolutely amazing. So it's progressing nicely. Okay, what else? I think we're gonna slowly end this one. So I will need your help, guys, in all of these segments, in all of this. Forests, parks, kindergartens, Mr. Build, you can see what your people need. Meat. Oh, meat is slowly recovering. I think that hopefully, well, they have a 5-ton of meat. I still don't think this is fully functioning, and I still think we should, well, I did a little bit of work here. I did a little bit of increase in workforce. Again, Mr. OG, what do you think about the city? This will definitely increase population on a smaller footprint. It might keep it tasteful. I'm gonna real quickly just show you if I can find now which residential mods I actually had planned here. Well, not planned, which I think Mr. Robs has really nice low, yeah, something like this even. You can see that some of these are actually corner buildings, and we can have this kind of stuff here. These look Soviet-y, and then we can go for, these are a little bit lower, again brick buildings. So what do you think about increasing like something like, the other ones are I think a little bit shorter or less high? Or we can go something full Soviet like these apartment buildings. And this is absolutely 100% how it is in communist cities, because I live in them. You know, in the city center is residential buildings. Anyway, it's up to you guys. Help out in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope this is gonna create a little bit more engagement from your side and a little bit more entertaining. Give me suggestions. Comment on each other comments. Let's share the ideas. Let's learn about this game together, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and notification bell. Ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.